What's up, Tim Sykes, Millionaire Mentor and Trader, here with $10,000. A lot of you think you need $10,000.
Jesus Christ. Insane. We going back to the hotel? I know. Live on destinationpw.com. That's right. AEW Double or Nothing just concluded, and I'm gonna keep it really simple. WWE should be very scared for a lot of reasons. If you guys didn't purchase this pay-per-view for $50, honestly, you missed out big time. I know a lot of people were concerned about price, but this show, hands down, was consistent from top to bottom. And the reason why I say that WWE should be scared is for a lot of reasons. It's not about competitors, stepping into their realm. It's about the fact that competitors are stepping into their realm and literally making a huge dent in their product right away. A lot of people had told me Jon Moxley was not going to AEW. They said it wasn't happening. However, $6 million a year talks a lot. And this is huge, big trouble. You are in big trouble if you don't believe that this could be a bigger deal than it is. Best pay-per-view from top to bottom. I simply can't believe it. I gotta say, production, from what I've heard, just speaking with like my YouTube friends and people on Twitter, it sounds like this is war. I think really what it comes down to is quality. A lot of people thought that this might be like an ROH type of show or a New Japan. What it really came down to was WWE level quality. Some people are arguing that it was even better than WWE's quality. This is what happens when you have a lot of money, like Tony Khan. But I want to talk a little bit about what happened. Jon Moxley showed up. He showed up at the end of the match. This was a prediction that we had earlier on the channel. We talked about this because Jon Moxley is not a babyface or a heel. He is there to make a big statement, and he did that. Now, I don't know how commentary came off on TV, but I know that the crowd had absolutely erupted. I know that everybody's reaction. He kind of took some notes from the Shield. So he came out through the crowd, he made a big statement, and now people are talking about AEW. There's no secret that this show is trending worldwide because, honestly, if you think about it from top to bottom, every single match was good. Everything had logic. These are things that people are looking for. You want to see consistency. There's no false finishes. Tag team matches mattered. Everybody mattered. There was logic. There was ring psychology. What did you guys think of the show? I need to hear some of the feedback. I'm reading the comments. There's over 300 people watching live. This is the first live. Hey, this is my first live stream on this channel since I've launched. I got 300 people watching. What'd you think of Double or Nothing?
Dude, shit was fucking phenomenal. One of the best shows I've ever witnessed in my life.
Now, you went to All In.
Yes,
So you went to All In. What's the difference? What did you notice as a big difference between the two shows?
The presentation.
What else?
No, I'm good, man. Thank you.
That's a crazy thing. So Nukes just said that presentation was a big difference. Hey, presentation. Did they look like a big deal?
Yeah, it did.
They look like a big deal because they are a big deal. This is not another indie company, guys. This is a company with tons of money and brains. I'm reading your guys' comments. Cody bashing Triple H. Definitely have to talk about this. First of all, I hate the idea of people taking shots between companies because I believe competition is healthy, and I definitely don't believe that you should be taking shots at your competition. I think you should be competitive. However, that was necessary. It's very key to the show because when you take shots at another company, you have to back it up with your product, and that's exactly what happened. This was not some This wasn't just like a good moment or two on the entire show. The entire show was good. So if you're taking shots at the other company, you better have all your ducks in a row. They absolutely did. They absolutely killed it. Vince better be taking notes. Absolutely, absolutely. If he's not taking notes, listen, I said RIP WWE because I sincerely believed it. I believed it from the start. I believe it now. I believed it from the beginning, man. And that's why you guys have been so incredible, because here on this channel, that's all we talked about. All we talked about was AEW's ability to grow and whether they'd be able to do it. People are saying this could be WCW all over. WCW never had a show that was this good from top to bottom. Yo, you guys, sickest wrestling shirt of all time. Sickest fucking wrestling shirt of all time. I'm just saying, nobody could compare this to WCW. WCW never had a quality product from top to bottom like this. I was sitting there talking to people in the crowd, just asking them,
"It's over? I thought you liked that I'm basic."
Wendy's Made to Crave chicken sandwiches taught me I could do better than basic.
Upgrade from basic, the barbecue chicken sandwich, avocado BLT chicken sandwich, and the sauce and bacon chicken sandwich. At Wendy's, we got you.
asking them like their general reaction, what they thought. Bret Hart comes back. Luis, thanks for that. Yeah, Bret Hart comes back into AEW. He shows up on the show. By the way, he was just at the Hall of Fame, so he shows up on the show that's competing against them, and he delivers a reveal for the championship belt. Smooth. Again, that shot's taken at WWE. Not to mention that championship reveal was done right. MJF lost the Battle Royal. He shows up. He gains more heat than anybody. Insane. Continue it. You know, you got to continue the product. You got to continue storylines. You got to write it down with logic. The thing is, if you're a pro wrestling fan and you illegally stream this shit, if you didn't buy this stuff, if you didn't support this, if there's reports coming out that says this show did less buys, that changes next pay-per-view. But, you know, one of the things, Tony Pizza Guy had tweeted about it. We were talking, and he's like, you know, a lot of people are out there talking about the pay-per-view. This company's not going to grow unless you give them the money. Yeah, the pay-per-view price is too high, but there's not 50 pay-per-views a month. There's not shows in Saudi Arabia. There's not shows every 2 weeks. Deep down inside, this is a product. We got to talk with our wallets. Money talks. You know, this inspired me. Like, this show inspired me to keep my brand going, and that's what I plan on doing. I want to make Destination Pro Wrestling literally the biggest thing on the internet, and this show gave me the belief that it could happen. I mean, that's what it's really coming down to. You gotta believe money talks. A lot of people out there on that fucking lame shit, they want to illegally stream this shit. $50 literally just bought you the greatest pay-per-view in wrestling. Again, this is not a show that's happening every 2 weeks live. And don't get me wrong, we got 500 plus viewers right now. So thank you guys for stopping by. If you're not subscribed, you gotta subscribe, because we talk about this stuff on a daily basis. But just keep in mind, nobody gives a shit about CM Punk. Nobody gives a shit about any of that stuff. People had low expectations and it was blown away. You know, this is how we're gonna grow the brand. That way? I got you. Here, let me just chill right here then. Sorry guys, I got like 500 viewers right now. So yeah, from what I've been told, JR kind of struggled on commentary. It sucks, man. I don't know how true that is, because being live, really we can analyze like the production value. Now I want to tell you guys, when you were watching the show, they had pretty much the TV style presentation on the screen, so you're able